Good morning, good evening, and afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good, everyone, and welcome to our presentation. I'm Thomas Yu from SoundScript Labs, and I'm thrilled to introduce you to VoiceBot, our revolutionary text-to-speech chatbot designed to make your digital interactions smoother and more inclusive. Whether you're multitasking, on the go, or simply prefer listening over reading, VoiceBot is here to transform your experience. Let's dive in. What is VoiceBot? VoiceBot is not just any chatbot. It's a state-of-the-art AI-driven assistant that converts text messages into spoken words, making digital content accessible and convenient for everyone. From reading out the latest news to helping you navigate through your emails, VoiceBot does it all with a personal touch. But there's more than what meets the eye. Let's explore its key features. Key features of VoiceBot: natural-sounding voice. Utilizes advanced text-to-speech technology to provide a highly natural and pleasant listening experience. Multilingual support. Speaks multiple languages, making it a perfect companion for users all over the globe. Customizable voice options. Allows users to choose from various voices to find the one that suits them the best. Easy integration. Seamlessly integrates with your favorite apps and platforms for a unified user experience. Accessibility focused, designed with inclusivity in mind, ensuring content is accessible to users with visual impairments or reading difficulties. At its core, VoiceBot is about breaking down barriers and making information more accessible to everyone. But how exactly does it work? Let's go through a live demo and see VoiceBot in action. This is just some examples of VoiceBot, and try listen carefully to the responses from her. Hi.
Hello, how can I assist you today?
Read me the latest news on climate change.
I'm glad you're interested in staying up to date on climate change news. However, as an AI language model, I don't have the capability to access or retrieve real-time news. I recommend checking reputable news websites such as the New York Times, BBC, or National Geographic for the latest updates on climate change. These sources often provide in-depth analyses and coverage on environmental issues.
Tell me about climate change.
Climate change refers to significant and long-term changes in the Earth's climate, including alterations in temperature, precipitation, and weather patterns. This phenomenon is primarily driven by human activities, such as the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes, which release greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. These greenhouse gases trap heat, leading to the warming of the planet and disrupting the natural balance of the climate. The consequences of climate change are severe and wide-ranging, including more frequent and intense extreme weather events such as hurricanes, heat waves, and droughts, rising sea levels due to the melting of polar ice caps and glaciers, and disruption of ecosystems and biodiversity. Additionally, climate change can exacerbate food and water shortages, impact human health, and lead to economic instability. Efforts to mitigate climate change include reducing carbon emissions, transitioning to renewable energy sources, promoting sustainable and efficient use of natural resources, and adopting policies to limit global temperature increase. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, aim to mobilize global cooperation in addressing climate change and its impacts. It is essential for individuals, governments, and organizations to take proactive steps to combat climate change and protect the planet for future generations.
Hello.
Hello, how can I assist you today?
I have a computer problem. I need assistance.
Of course, I'd be happy to help you with your computer problem. Please go ahead and describe the issue you're experiencing, and I'll do my best to assist you.
As you can see, VoiceBot provided an emotion of happiness and calmness and empathy.
My computer cannot post. It doesn't turn on. It is frustrating.
I'm sorry to hear that you're experiencing computer trouble. There could be several reasons your computer isn't turning on. Try these troubleshooting steps. 1. Ensure the power cable is securely connected to both the computer and power outlet. 2. Check that the power outlet is functioning by plugging in another device. 3. If you're using a laptop, confirm that the battery is charged or try using the laptop with the charger connected. 4. If none of these steps work, there may be an issue with the hardware or power supply, and it may require professional assistance. If these steps don't resolve the issue, consider contacting a professional computer technician to diagnose and fix the problem.
It is a motherboard problem. Why you are not helping?
I'm sorry to hear that you're having trouble with your computer. It's definitely frustrating when your computer doesn't turn on. However, it's important to remain calm and provide specific details about the issue so that I can offer the best assistance possible. Let's work together to figure out what's going on with your computer. Could you please provide some more information about the problem you're experiencing? For example, have you noticed any specific error messages or unusual behavior before the computer stopped turning on?
It just turns on and then turns off. Could it be a motherboard or power supply problem or processor? I am not sure.
It sounds like the issue could be related to a few different components. Firstly, try checking the power supply to ensure it is working properly. You can also try reseating the processor and ensuring it is properly connected. If these steps don't resolve the issue, the problem might be related to the motherboard. If possible, you might want to take your computer to a professional technician for a more detailed diagnosis and repair.
What about processor? Can I replace it, or is it better to just replace the motherboard? I really need help.
I'm here to help you troubleshoot your computer issue. It seems like there could be several potential causes for the problem. In order to narrow down the issue, it would be helpful to have more information. When did this issue start? Did you make any changes to the hardware or software before the problem occurred? Also, how old is the computer? These details can help me provide you with more specific guidance.
It is really new motherboard, and components are brand new.
It seems like you are experiencing some technical difficulties with your computer. I can definitely help you troubleshoot the issue and offer some guidance on how to resolve it. First, let's start by systematically diagnosing the problem. If your computer turns on for a moment and then powers off, it could be caused by several issues, including a faulty power supply, overheating, or a problem with the motherboard or processor. Here are some steps you can take to troubleshoot the issue. 1. Check the power supply. Make sure all power connections are secure and that the power supply is functioning properly. You can also try using a different power outlet to rule out any potential issues with the electrical supply. 2. Inspect the processor and heatsink. Ensure that the processor is properly seated and that the heatsink is making good contact. Overheating can cause the computer to shut down, so checking the cooling system is important. 3. Test the motherboard. If possible, remove the motherboard from the case and set it up with the bare minimum components, CPU, RAM, and power supply, outside of the case. This can help determine if there are any grounding issues or short circuits within the case. 4. Test with minimal components. Remove any unnecessary components from the motherboard, such as additional RAM modules, expansion cards, and peripherals, to see if the issue persists. 5. Check for error codes. Some motherboards have diagnostic LEDs or beep codes that can provide insight into the nature of the problem. If you've tried these steps and are still experiencing issues, it may be helpful to consult a professional technician or reach out to the manufacturer for further assistance. Let me know if you need help with any of these steps.
I found the issue. I send the power supply in for exchange. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. I'm glad to hear that you identified the issue causing the problem with your computer. If you need further assistance or have more questions, feel free to ask.
Excited to try VoiceBot for yourself? Getting started is simple. Visit our website, sign up for an account, and follow the easy setup instructions. Our team at SoundScript Labs is also here to support you every step of the way. Thank you for joining us today to learn more about VoiceBot. We at SoundScript Labs are on a mission to make the digital world more accessible and convenient, one voice at a time. Whether for work, learning, or leisure, VoiceBot is here to be your voice. Join us on this exciting journey. Thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you to the VoiceBot community.